Assalamu alaikum grade 3. I am your English teacher from Allied School. Today I am going to start your 11th lecture. Students, open your book at page number 22, unit 4, lesson 4, sentences. Read and circle the answer you think is correct. The tallest elephant is about 4 meters tall. Circle the word 4 meters tall. The longest type of snake is about 8 meters long. The shortest type of snake is about 12 centimeters long. The biggest crocodile is about 6 meters long. Join the phrases to make sentences. My father is 6 feet tall. Our garden is 24 feet wide. The minar is 100 feet high. The pool is 6.5 feet deep. Now put the words in order to make sentences or questions. Students, these are the jumble sentences. You have to make the proper sentences. Here are the sentences. How tall is the tallest elephant? The monkey house is 10 feet high. How old is the oldest bear in the zoo? The swimming pool is 6.5 feet deep. How long is the longest snake? The crocodile's pool is 30 feet long. Students, now open page 23, unit 4, lesson 5 about the teeth of sharks. Read the poem and answer the question, what happened to the poet's friend? The thing about a shark is teeth, one row above, one row beneath. Now take a close look. Do you find it has another row behind? Still closer, here I'll hold your head. Has it a third row behind that? Now look in and look out. Oh my, I'll never know now. Well, goodbye. Here is the exercise 2. Now use the words to complete the story about the elephant. Here are the words body, leg, ears, trunk and tail. 6 blind women went to the zoo. They wondered what kind of an animal is an elephant. So they went into its pen. The first woman touched its dash and said an elephant is like a tree. Here you will write leg. The second woman touched its tail and said an elephant is like a rope. The third woman touched its body and said an elephant is like a huge balloon. The fourth woman touched its trunk and said elephant is like a train pipe. The fifth woman touched its ear and said an elephant is like a boat with big sails. Students, now open page number 24, unit 5, lesson 1. Complete the sentences. Grandpa, you are very quiet, Nadia. What are you doing? Here we will write here doing. Nadia, I am reading a story about space. Grandpa, do you often? You will write here. Do you often read space adventures? Nadia, no. I usually read stories about animals. Grandpa, is that Saira in the kitchen? What is she doing? You will write here is she doing. Nadia, she is making a cake. You will write here is making. Grandpa, does she enjoy cooking? Nadia, yes, she usually makes fruit cakes, but this time she is making a chocolate cake. Grandpa, I hope she will keep some for me. Now circle the correct word to complete the sentences. You can see through a glass, stone or steel. Circle the word glass. You collect dash from a field, straw. A bridge joins two sides of mountain. A tiger does not have spots. Monkey does not have horns. The swimming pool is 6 feet deep. Complete the box with the countries, nationalities and languages. Country Pakistan, nationalities Pakistani and languages Urdu. Britain British, British English. Nepal Nepali and Nepalese. Bangladesh country, nationalities Bangladeshi and languages Bengali. China is a country, Chinese is nationality and Chinese is their language too. Canada, nationality is Canadian and languages English. Argentina, Argentinian and Spanish. Students, now open page 25, unit 5, lesson 2. Underline the correct preposition. A preposition tells us position of a noun. Preposition tells us where something is. The magpie flew down Broad Street. It flew over the open window of number 12. You will circle the word over. It hopped onto the beside table. Onto. It picked up the necklace in its class. It flew up and down out of the window. It flew back to its nest. It put the necklace in the nest next to the gold watch. Later, Dan found his football near the magpie's nest. His father collected all the things from the nest. Grade 3, now open your English grammar book at page number 31, Unit 10, Adverbs. An adverb is a word that tells us how an action is done. The boy spoke rudely. The word spoke is a verb and the word rudely is an adverb which tells us how he spoke. Read the sentences given below, find the adverbs and write them in your notebook. It rained heavily yesterday. Heavily is adverb. It tells us how it rained. The children sang melodiously. Melodiously adverb. We must sleep early and wake up early every day. Sam always carry flowers for his teacher. Always is the adverb. Students, on page 32, read the list of the adverbs given below. Put them in the correct boxes. Here are some adverbs. Some belongs to how an action is done, when an action is done, and where an action is done. How, you will search from here: loudly, sweetly, softly, merrily, quickly, angrily, happily, slowly, and neatly. When, now, mornings, then, later, afternoon, evening, never, and always. Where, downstairs, up, outside, inside, and there. Copy the sentences in your notebook. Fill in the blanks with adverbs from the list below. Ashley said he will come tomorrow. The teacher said, write neatly. My friend lives nearby. Ronnie left for America yesterday. Copy these sentences in your notebook. Fill in the blanks with your own adverbs. Mother said, you may go to the park to play but come back early. The little baby was crying loudly. The dog barked loudly and woke up everybody. Tom is sitting inside. You can go and meet him now. Page number 33 is the extended exercise. Circle the verbs in each sentence. Then underline the adverbs in each sentence. Peter did his homework neatly. Lift the box carefully. It has glass inside. My friend arrived yesterday. Here we have written the M for manner, T for time, and P for place. Write answers to these questions in your notebook. Remember to use an adverb and underline it. When will you do your homework? I will do my homework tomorrow. How did you go to school? I went by bus. Where does your friend live? He lives near my house. Where do you go for shopping? I go to King Mall.